meeting between the Richland Bombers and the Hanford Falcons. Bombers get things started first. Neil Robertson to Doug Schultz. He lets it fly, and that's a three-pointer. Coach Neil says, I didn't quite see that. Can you do it one more time? He does. Schultz pulls the trigger once more from the top of the key. He finished with 19. Second quarter comes, and the Big Mac goes to the hole like a whopper. Mac Tuiaea off the glass. Falcons down 6. You say you're still kind of hungry? How about another Big Mac? You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. Big Mac with the hoop. He had 18. The long ball would be the Falcons' biggest enemy. With time running out, Doug Schultz heaves it to John Spores. He just throws it up, finds nothing but the net. Bombers win it 57-42. The Kamaikan Braves play.
Bulldog and Bomber fans. Pasco and Richland tied at 53 with 5:30 left. Mike Guajardo calls on Godfrey Davis, and the big kid responds. From down low, he knocks it off the glass, falling down. Then he gets it on the blocks again. This time he keeps his feet as he will convert the turnaround, Jay. Pasco up by 1 with 3:50 left, looking good at home. But the Bombers go back to the hero of last year's state tourney, Neil Robertson, for 3. From the same spot he won that first-round game from last spring. Richland up by 4. This is turning point. Pasco's Brian Holtgren misses the front end of a one-on-one. Richland's John Spore converts. That's the difference. Richland wins it tonight, 70.
Scheduled tonight in Pasco first half. John Spore to Doug Schultz on the wing. He takes off strong to the hoop, up and under. Bulldogs couldn't stop him. 17 points on the night for big Doug Schultz. Dogs down by 4 at the half, but the Dogs don't know how to roll over. Brian Holtgren to Kelly Herron for one of his 5 trays on the night. He led the Bulldogs with 17. More Pasco. Ryan Tippett to Holtgren for a 3 of his own. Pasco down by 1. And, oh, baby, we've got ourselves a game. But once again, Doug Schultz slams the door shut. Spore finds him with a nice dish. He gets the easy lay-in. 71-65. The Bombers dance away with a road victory.
String of Big 9 championships met in their league opener. Let's check this one out. Let us head to the newly renovated Pasco Doghouse. Yeah, hey, how you doing? She smacked somebody, then stuck around and realized she was on TV. Pretty good. Doug Schultz with the tip away, then gets the ball back for the lay-in and the foul. He's going to have to take over down low for Mark Stottlemyre this year for the Richland Bombers. Now, like the new unis, by the way, Richland. Pasco living from the outside. Mike Fielding with a bucket. Then Brian Holtgren draws rain and a 3-pointer. And finally, Kelly Herron will drive, pull up, and stop, pop, and drop the J. But just before halftime, here comes Schultz once again. He's going to be the big man for Richland, along with the guard, Neil Robertson. Pretty reverse layup, beats the buzzer at halftime. It was a tight game all the way, but Richland wins by 6, 71.
Bombers, Lions Grady Emerson passes down, low to Don Hatch. He drives the lane for the deuce. It's so pretty when he does that. Richland's John Spore with the theft right there. He hits Doug Schultz, who rocks the house with the rim rattler. He had 10 points on the night. Then Spore again with the nifty dime, this time to Damian Ash, and get him a straight jacket because he just went nuts. 17 points in the first half, 23 in the game, but the Lions don't give up in the gym. That's Hatch to Jeff Bjorkdahl. He cans the turnaround, Jay, but Richland still comes out on top. Final 59-36 in the valley.
They were hosting Walla Walla. Wahi's Andy Billingsley, another huge night. Here with the leader in the lane, 2 of his game-high 28 points. But this was all Bombers. Doug Spore is all alone down low. Neil Robertson scored 22. Damian Ash 21. Doug Schultz 20. Added up to an 85-53 Bomber win over the Blue Devils.
Robertson with the short jumper for Richland, looking really good right there. Second quarter, then it's a nice pass from Mel Stubblefield to Tyson Whitfield for the J. It ties the game. Richland's Doug Schultz keeps it close right here. The shot is off. He's right there for the putback. Late in the second quarter, Rocky Guy hits a 3-pointer. It makes it 37-34 just before the half, but Kamaikan rolls 60-49. On to the Valier, the Timberwolves invade Red Devil territory. There we go. That's a final score, 76.
In league play coming into tonight, they were in Yakima taking on the Davis Pirates. Let's take a look as we travel up. I-82, the Davis cheerleaders, of course, on hand. Watching the action in this one and watching Neil Robertson hit from the outside. Leave him alone outside. He's deadly. Neil with a 3. Then Davis got going. Tyson Whitfield with the nice outside shot. Mel Stubblefield with the beautiful prayer. The Davis Pirate fans pumped up, but I'll tell you what, Richland took over inside. Doug Schultz not once, but you'll see him one more time. Gets the foul on this one. 76-67 Richland over Davis. Elsewhere
Moses Lake, the Bombers looked excellent. In the early going, Marks Bones shot his right off. The big man, Doug Schultz, right there to put it back in. He puts it back in. Bombers are rolling. Moses Lake playing like with the heart of the big chief. Check out the leaner in the lane, but they were no match for the undefeated Bombers. Schultz again down low. Bombers roll to win it 93-59 in the Mid-Valley.
Bomber Mania is in full swing. On the road at Eisenhower tonight, and the Bombers were living up to the name. Neil Robertson from way out. That's a 3. Richland is rolling. Ike's John Salausa. Nice roll, nice finger roll down the lane. But too much bombing from Richland in this one. Damian Ash takes the pass, spots up, another 3. They roll by 33, 75-42. Kennewick was in Wenatchee.
For Neil Robertson nailing the 3 ball down low in the corner. Malcolm Stewart grabs the tip ball, goes up strong, gets the hoop, the harm, but it wasn't enough. 75-42, Richland, the third-ranked team, or second-ranked team in the nation. How about in the state? Wins at Eisenhower tonight, 75-42.
Second Big 9 record to a perfect 8-0 tonight by beating Eisenhower in Yakima, and the Ike Cadets on the bench along with their coach John Felton. Hey, anybody know how to stop these guys? How about stopping Neil Robertson outside for the 3? He deadly from out there. And Mark Bowen, the all Big 9 lineman in football, making like one. Doug Schultz, hammer time. Oh, you gotta love the big guy getting up for the slam. And how about Damian Ash flying through the air with the hoop? All Ike, 75-42. They bury the Cadets in Yakima.
Junior guard Neil Robertson. Neil Robertson threads the 3 from the corner. 20 points for the junior guard. Then Jeff Cahill. He's going to knife through the lane.
Like a knife through butter.
The Bombers knife through Wenatchee like a knife through butter. 74-52. They're 12-0 going into tomorrow's game with
Moses. The Bombers coming off their big win against Pasco last night. Jump right and back into the hot seat against the Lions of Kennewick. So relax. It's just a train ride. Or is it? All aboard. Well, it's out of the frying pan and into the fire. Richland gets a piece of the Big 9 title, and Kennewick would like a piece of them. Didn't happen, though. Bombers jump out of the block quick. Doug Schultz with 3 guys on him. How did he get it in? I don't know. He finished with 14. Yeah, you got to applaud a shot like that. Neil Robertson gets into the act. He was ice cold yesterday, and he was muy caliente tonight. 15 points for Deadeye. This game was all Bombers. Kennewick didn't even get a bucket until 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Kennewick coach Tim Swanson was tossed out of the game. The Bombers nuked the Lions and grabbed the Big 9 title outright with a 66-34 to 59.
Buck. But Richland, they were patient. They didn't panic. That's why they're their champs. John Sport and Neil Robertson, they sink the 3 right there. Does Neil Robertson. Doug Schultz down low. This one's not going to go, but watch Jeff Cahill fight for the rebound. Go get it, Jeff, and put it back up and in. It wasn't pretty, but Richland survives. They win. They will host Kamiakin. They will host Kamiakin Saturday night.
Richland's John Spore.
What's he doing?
Soaring in for the score. A sweet move. The foul on Malcolm Stewart. That was his 3rd. More Ike, though. Chad Phillips finds the loose ball. Then he finds Jason Stewart down low for the hoop. But the Bombers pulled away. End of the half. Damian Ash with the air ball.
Where's Spore?
Right there. Bombers are 10-point winners in the shelter.